Well, so I'm gonna name this series. Look at this. After I got, and look, bruh, was rock that
Excellent
Jerry
selection.
Rice.
Just what
This
this
is Jerry
team
Rice.
needs to maybe get him over the hump.
Bruh. Bruh.
And that's a pick that'll solve a lot of problems out there. He'll fit in nicely.
Bruh. Bruh. He's freaking out.
In these middle rounds, you have to start asking yourself, do you
Incognito.
settle for what's available now, or do you try
We'll
and
go
push
with
your
another
luck?
receiver because I feel like I'm gonna get some fire.
Still some big holes remaining to
Martell
be filled.
Smith.
Here's what, does this pick fill a big need? I'm not so sure that
More
it
fun
does,
than any other
but it is
player.
at least a slight
Right
improvement
in.
over what they had in place.
So we're walking 2 cornerbacks, so you ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, here's a spot where the
Mike
fan
Evans?
base would be clamoring for a skill player. But do you listen to him or go after someone who can help you up front?
Andrew Luck can roll out if he's taking some hits.
This is a pretty
Guys,
telling pick
should we
here.
go
Do you
with-
go for a big bruiser up front or get yourself someone who could be a difference maker
That's
at a
Poe.
skill
Come
position?
on now, guys. We'll go with Clay Matthews. I'm pretty fluent with him. Oh my God.
Boy, it's finger
Greg
closing
Olsen.
time now. With the
Also,
end in
we can't
sight
get on. We
and a
already
few
have
more
Martell
holes to fill,
Bennett.
you've got to be hoping that there's
Can't
still
get a
a gem or
halfback.
two
So
that
we can go ahead
becomes
and take my
available.
boy
And I
Calvin.
think that pick comes to the surprise of no one.
Now
You
rocking
had
the
to
whole
figure they
squad.
lean that way if a player from that team
Oh my
became
God.
available.
We got cards from a long time ago. So we're getting a good ride outside.
We've seen a Houston Texan be taken already in the draft.
Lincoln.
It wouldn't be a stretch to see a second go
Yo. Guys. J.J. Watt. Yo. Guys. Ezekiel, my
here. Boy, the skills just
favorite.
leap out at you with this guy. He will be a very
Player.
important part of this ball club.
Hey, Jackie Youngblood, Jack. Maybe I should. Yeah, let's run 3 cornerbacks, going all elite cornerbacks.
And now, which side of the
With
football
tight
will
end,
they address here?
we don't
Some
need Brandon
interesting
Cook.
options either way.
The left end, a right tackle. We got over there. Son, with this round,
Both
we
offensive
get
and defensive
another
options
one
here.
of him.
They might have to ask
Yeah,
themselves
we already got-
which side of the ball needs more attention.
We're running with this
Well,
team,
not too tough
and
to
this
see into the
team
thought process of that pick.
is smoking hot. Roll with 2. That's the 85 overall team. Let's get into it. The defense is a little bit low, but you gotta understand. Offense, 95 is Zeke. North Run. We're definitely going to get some fire plays with this team running a decent lockup. And when we're running
Larry,
blitzes,
thank you. It is indeed time for a draft
Ooh,
champions matchup and what is set
Matt
to be a
Ryan,
great draft champions matchup. In
but
the booth,
boy,
I'm Brandon Gaudin
I got
with
Jerry
Charles
Rice.
Davis, and
Jerry
these guys should have
Rice.
a huge
Come on now,
impact on the outcome
probably
of this
gonna be
game.
kicking,
They're
so
ready to roll.
no
We're
kick
ready
return.
to roll. Let's roll. And it's the birth of a new club as we're underway.
Oh, they
in
won't
draft
play me. Or you won't play. You won't play the Rice.
Fielded about a yard deep.
You won't play Rice. Ooh.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard
So
line.
like I said, this team ain't bad, but this would be a Super Bowl type team.
Complete on the right side to Bennett. A gain of 6 there on first.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to
Wait,
overthrow
guys, we got
this
target. It is indeed.
type of team.
Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He had told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
A dump off to Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into
Okay,
enemy territory. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move.
And this is why trying to cover
See
the
if we can
angle
hit him
route
on
is so
the side.
difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first,
Ooh,
oftentimes
okay,
you
okay.
widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up
You know,
inside.
this
That's what we
team
saw there.
fire.
Nice pickup for a first down.
Unable to
Oh,
connect
I
on the
love
first down
Bennett.
pass play. Now it's second down.
I really need to get that play.
Second and 10. Luck
Right
again.
there.
And this time he's got the
Well,
hook up. It's complete.
As much as I hate the
11 yards
Patriots,
that
this
time
is
and a
that
new
one
set
good
of
player.
downs.
Let's go
And the
ahead.
pocket's been
Give
protected pretty
Ezekiel
good here
his
so
first
far
run
in
of
the
the
opening
day.
drive.
We always talk about confidence
I
in
think
runners
he
and
is better
catchers
than
and
Emmett
quarterbacks.
Smith.
How about the
So
protection
we got
detail?
touchdown
They're not
carry.
allowing anyone near
Usually
the guy throwing the
through
football.
a hole, but
Fighting
this
his way
boy
down to
still
about
couldn't
the
get me.
35-yard line.
Son, that's
3
how
yards
good he
on the
is.
pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Yeah,
Here comes play
he
number
might have got
6 on this drive.
the read, but
Partner, we know
bro,
today's
it
NFL
still
really
didn't
built
go
around
out
the guy
anyway.
throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay
You
dividends
know what?
because they can take their toll on a defense
We
and they
need
can
to
add
go
up as the
flash
game goes
combo,
along.
so that's
You control the clock, you control the
Yeah,
ball,
he probably
and
hit.
that way you often control the game.
An extra defensive back in the game now. Here
We
for
go
third
good
and
with the
4.
speed one,
Here's Locke.
and he is
going
done.
to lose yardage here.
But we
It's
go
a
ahead,
loss
kick
of a
off for a
full
goal.
3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Take our easy points. I'm feeling different today. We
Now
gotta take
here's
our
the
easy
Panthers
points.
special teams unit to try a field goal for 3. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just
I'm
never
making
got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be
Three.
disappointed with that effort.
To throw is Ryan. That's
Come
caught by his tight
on.
end, Shockey. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he is down deep into Carolina territory. A big-time play there for the Falcons. 41 yards. From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down.
I hate him.
They'll set up the screen for Freeman. A good first down call
And
as the
Devontae
screen
don't
play
even
gets him
want
9.
dog.
For a second there, I thought that might break big.
Yes, it will.
Screen pass. Looked like it was
Well, let's
coming
get
together.
Matthews.
Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
With the first
4
touchdown.
yards on the play, and that leads to the first and goal.
I
And that's the
mean,
way
we're
to do it.
running
Hand it to someone with
good
vision
plays.
and good footwork, And they add a little bit of
To the
power,
right.
and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Ryan. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Demaryius Thomas from 4 yards out. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. And he puts it through.
Good return.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep.
As much as I like my...
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Back here with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We've had the kickoff to begin the first quarter. Now it's time for the second quarter kickoff as they'll take over with the ball first and 10. Carolina getting set to take the field.
So we're maybe
Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're...
Now that'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And
Really?
Punching in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
Well, when defensive coordinators game plan to put pressure on a quarterback, they often want to use blindside rushes, and that's exactly what they did there. The cornerback gets to him and drops him.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
So 3rd and 15 and an extra defensive back in the game now.
Flooding the passing lanes.
And that is incomplete. Marquise Lee, the intended target, and it's 4th down. So out now comes the field goal unit for the Falcons. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty possession as work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Going for the deep ball. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Jerry Rice, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. And the play clock's running down. So offense moving a little too slow there. Could not get set, and they get the penalty. On 2nd and 10, Locke. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
15 yards through the air and a 1st down.
And fit's the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run.
They'll come out in the pistol. To the air again, Luck. 2 minutes to go here in the 1st half. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Back to Foxborough. after this. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third. To throw is Love. And he's got a noon one. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just
into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You know, always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, though.
It does test the mental processes of the team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up, because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did, because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, we just saw the recipe for success right there. Big body, strong, agile, playing with great leverage in hands. Not really able to be blocked.
And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Paul Soliai able to swap him from that defensive tackle spot for a loss of 5.
And the Panthers bring in their Nicholson as they try to defend here on 3rd down.
5 defensive backs. Thomas, the lone receiver, left. Now Ryan. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in.
Your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Ryan. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And Boswell's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So a good kick that time, and he's able to redeem himself from the previous miss.
And fortunately for him, he got the chance to do that not long after missing the first time. Sometimes a whole game goes by, and you don't get that chance at all. So you keep it with you till the next time you take the field.
And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. So we have reached halftime now with the visiting Falcons out on top. As we'll send you down the coast to Orlando, where we check in with our friend Larry Ridley and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry? So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And a good job here by the Falcons, their hands team, able to recover it. A very interesting call, and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it, because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Dancing to his left. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Give him 3 on the play, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
He's got the hook up to Lee. They needed 17 on 3rd down, and that's exactly what they got. 1st down and 10 now for the offensive group. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And Bryant's got it over the middle. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
The insistence of speed at every position is really seen at the defensive end spot. These guys in the old days were often outside linebackers. They just pushed them forward because they wanted to play fast and get to the quarterback or the running backs quicker than ever before.
That's caught. It's Thomas. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Demaryius Thomas, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And the Falcons will extend their lead. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Muscles him off. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in Q3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half.
Again.
Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Try
and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Caught left side, Bennett. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Based on Lincoln.
Up there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target.
Rage.
On 2nd down, here's Love.
Talk.
Drops it underneath, Elliott. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And that is caught. Oh, what a catch at the 5-yard line. A gain of 32 that time. And at this stage, down in the 2nd half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Clock throwing again. That's complete right around the 8. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with
it. Wait,
is somebody at your house?
Touchdown. Jerry Rice.
Are they playing?
So a big play coming for the Panthers. They'll go for 2. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, and luck will be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by the longtime Bengal, Leon Hall. And a short return to the 6-yard line. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Well, Big Daddy not
isn't it? When you
what's his name?
once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. But no matter what the defense throws at them,
Can any of the people I have don't?
right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
I'm gonna get
Defensively,
really
they just don't
big
seem to
dog.
have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
And they're able to get this one down to the 25.
Big dog can't
A
shoot.
pick up there of 37. And it'll give the Falcons a first down. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their
I'm
heels.
shooting in the backcourt thing.
On first down, Ryan.
Wait, what are you talking
Flushed
about?
out right. That's caught by his tight end, Shockey.
Oh, I'm going to